So welcome back to another episode of The Way of Saints. So, Nevin, which saint are you going to be talking to us about today?
Well, guys, today we'll be talking about St.Mary of Egypt, the patron saint of all confessed people.
Okay, so let's go then.
Alright then. So, St. Mary of Egypt.
Wait, isn't she the one that was born in Alexandria, Egypt?
Correct. She was born in Alexandria, Egypt, and she was born in 344 AD. When she was 12, she ran away from home, and she went to a distant, far place. There, she lived as a beggar. She begged for food, and the small jobs that she did was picking wool from the ground. Then, after 17 years of this hard labor, she went to Jerusalem. This way, she went to Jerusalem to find the Badi people. She was asking if they wanted her company when they were supposed to be quiet and they weren't supposed to talk to anybody. But some people accepted, some people refused. So she thought she was doing a good thing, finding the Badi people, until she tried to go into a church which held some parts of the cross. When she tried to go in, she was blocked and she couldn't go in. So she realized how bad she was. She was worse than all the other people. So she went to the statue of Mother Mary and prayed. And guess what? She was allowed to go into the church. There, she made a promise that she will go untouched and always stay clean. She will go to the desert and hide away from the civilization.
Isn't that where she only had 3 loaves of bread?
Correct. That's so true. You're so smart.
Thank you.
So she went to the desert with only 3 loaves of bread, and she stayed alive by only finding whatever she could find. A few years later, a priest found her.
Didn't he end up being a saint later?
Yes. Can you remember his name?
Saint Zosimus?
Close.
Something like
Zosimus.
that? Zosimus, okay.
Saint Zosimus, he had found her in the middle of a desert. What a surprise. A saint to a saint. So she was wearing no clothes. She had long hair. She had not washed in a while. And when Zosimus saw Mary, he was afraid because she looked like a monster. But Mary said, "Do not be afraid, because she came out here to repent." Zosimus said, "What can I do for a repentant like you?" And then she said, "Can you bring me the Holy Communion every Monday, Thursday?" Yes. Do you know why it's Maundy Thursday?
Because that was the day that Jesus instituted the Holy Eucharist?
Correct. That was her only life's dream in the desert, to receive the Holy Communion on every single Maundy Thursday. So she asked Zosimus if he would bring the Holy Communion every Maundy Thursday, every year to her, so she could receive it. And he gladly said yes. So that year, he came and gave her the Holy Communion. The next year, he came and he found her lying on the floor dead.
Dead?
Yes.
Oh, okay. After 1 year?
Yeah. Not exactly 1 year. The day when she received Holy Communion, she died.
Oh.
It said on an inscription which was beside her head, it said that she had died last year and she was brought here by some unknown force.
Oh.
We don't know who it is, but some of us believe it's angels. So she was without no rot. Her body wasn't rotting after a whole year. No animal touched it. She was as holy as ever. So what would you think would have happened after this?
To be honest, I'm not really sure. You'll have to tell me.
Alright, so Zosimus was like, "Oh, I should conduct the death rites." So he was like, "Where should I find a spade to dig a hole to bury Mary?" But then out of a cave came a lion. It didn't attack him.
Okay.
What do you think it did?
I really don't know, Nevin. You'll have to tell me.
Well, it helped him dig. It digs through the sand using its paws. And as soon as before it went, it bowed and then it went back into its cave. So Zosimus, what he did, he buried Mary and he was very kind to her. Then he told all of his mates of friends at the monastery, and they was all like, wow, wow, we don't believe you, but still, it's very interesting. A few years later, another saint came and noted it all down. And now she was honored and made a saint.
Her life really should impact us and how we live our lives, because St. Mary of Egypt is actually a great example on how important the Holy Eucharist is. Also, we should follow her way of life and her way of and her dedication towards the Holy Eucharist. And keeping this in mind, even though we might not be able to go to confession at this time, let's try to do an examination of conscience to help us in our daily lives.
So, St. Mary of Egypt,
pray for us. Hey guys, thank you for watching our video again.
Please hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and share it to all your friends, please. Thank you.
And see you next time.
God bless. Bye.